Mackie, go.
The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1, drop!
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
All right, Panther fans. So we got 4 o'clock this afternoon as the sun is almost already dark. It's dark by 5 o'clock here. So we got the Canes again. You know the drill. We were at home, then we went to Carolina. Now we're back. We do get a couple of days off after that, so that's good. I'm going to assume Spencer Knight's in net. I haven't looked and seen anything. I would also assume Spencer Martin is still in net because while I know it's a back-to-back and there was travel, they showed the backup goaltender who might have possibly come in yesterday as Spencer Knight had struggled. I don't really know if Carolina's fixing to throw him out there again. It's a rough spot. It's when you're down to your third goaltender, it can be tough because if your third goaltender is not, let's just say Aiden Hill or Chris Drieger or somebody like that, life gets difficult. Now, for some reason, Maurice has done the thing again. Not Samoskevich, but he's taken the winning lineup and changed it. So Balinskis is out and Boquist is in. Now, I guess the travel and the back-to-back and all of that, you want to get Boquist in. But the couple of times he's been on the ice, there's been a reason why he's not been in. I'm not saying he's been terrible, but I don't know. I guess you want to give him some ice time. It is what it is. Only thing that I could say is the only other guy that really needs to get moving is Chicken Chuck. All right? And I'm just going to keep calling him Chicken Chuck or Conchicken or Kachurkin or whatever the hell name I'm going to come up with because it's not Chucky. That's not Chucky out there. I don't know who that is. Just like I don't know who that is in the number 5 uniform. I don't know who that is in the number 19. Now, I know he had some hits. The other night, so that's okay. But we're not paying you $9.5 million to knock people on their ass. If we were going to do that, we could have just kept Lomberg and Cousins and Gudis. You see what I'm saying? So let's go, man. Come on. We're a quarter of the way through. Quarter? Yeah, we're a quarter of the way through the season. And I think I got more points than him. All right. Hopefully that was enough bitching for us to get 2 points. Let's do this. All right, so we are going to have fun staying awake for this one. No score after 1. The best part of the period was after the period when it looked like, I wouldn't call it a fight. There was multiple scrums. Jarvis must have called Ekblad a parking cone because Ekblad was all pissed off. And then I think Nishis grabbed Forsling. They was going at it, but they was just dancing. And, of course, there's no Gadjevich on the ice. So you're up, Greer. We'll have to see how that goes. So, nothing happened in that period. I can't praise the goaltender. What I will say is that hopefully that first period was like yesterday's second period, and that's the only period of the game that Spencer Martin is good in. All right. Let's try to stay awake for the second. Wow. Oh, wow. 0.8 seconds left. It's 2-0 Panthers after 2. And I got my hand on the couch, on the chair, because I'm going to push up. I'm getting up because the period's over and it's just pass, and then pass, goal. I mean, there was no time for that to happen. Like, Barkov's got the puck up out here. It's like 1.3 seconds left. And it ends up to Kachuk, who gets it to Samoskevich, and it's in the net with 0.8 seconds left. Unfreaking believable power play goal. So like I always say, I don't think he's going to do it now. I think we're safe, right? He would never take Mackey off the ice again, right? This is his 5th freaking goal. Getting 4th line minutes and being pulled from a few games. It's his 5th goal. So do the math. Holy crap. So, the other goal, boy, my fishing rod is all, I gotta fix something. The other goal was actually Ekblad unassisted. So, my 2 favorite players have scored, Ekblad and Samoskevich. What a dagger. What a dagger. Now there's still a whole period left to play. Somehow, Chicken Chuck ended up in the box for roughing when at worst it should have been, 4-on-4 with roughing both sides. I don't know how that happened, but so he ends up in the box and we killed off our penalty killers were on the ice for the entire 2 minutes, and then unbelievable. So it's only 2 goals. Spencer Martin has been playing good. I almost said the other guy, but I don't want to say the other guy because can't praise the goaltender. Finish this, Panthers. This is going to hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 points and a Spencer Knight shutout. Oh, and I did something. If you were on the stream, you might not even realize that I was doing it. Might not even thought about it. Kyle didn't say anything that anybody mentioned it. But, I lift when we get scored on. But after the first period went by, and I'm always complaining I don't want to lift in the first period, headaches started to come on. And sometimes if I break out my weights and lift the weights and get the blood going, the headache goes away. And it did. But the point is that I was lifting at the end of the intermission and for the beginning of the second period. So when I lift before we get scored on, we pitch a shutout. There's something there. There's something there. Spencer Knight, he didn't have to work hard for it, but he made some good saves. And I just love that. I mean, it's 2-0, right? It's 2-0. You think it's going to be a close game. And then the third period, Bennett, I had him in my head. Bennett and Greer and Barkov. And who got the 4th goal? Who got, damn it. I had them all. I just lined them up in my brain before I came out here. And I can't remember who got the 4th goal. But we got 4 quick ones. Bennett got one coming right off out of the box. Greer got one at the end. And Barkov got one on another. Kachuk. Kachuk is going to earn his Kachuk name back instead of Chicken Chuck. Because now he's starting to hit people. And he had 2 beautiful assists today. The one to Mackey and the one to Barkov. So if that guy wants to stay, he's okay. The dude that's in the number 5 jersey, I'm not concerned about whoever is in the number 5 jersey. My concern is, where did he put Aaron Ekblad? Is Aaron Ekblad tied up in a closet somewhere? Because clearly, at this point, I think we can all agree the last 3 games, that is not Aaron Ekblad. I don't know who's that dude can stay. So somehow we have to find a way to figure out what he did with the real Ekblad without getting him into legal trouble, because we need that dude to play. So, what do we have? 3 power play goals? Yeah, because we had 2 in the third period here. And I still can't remember who got the 4th goal. And then Samoskevich had the one at the end of the second period. So, Barkov, Boquist, Greer, and Bennett. It was the Boquist one. That's right. Because I was getting ready to talk about the defense, and I remember Boquist got his goal. So both guys that I complained about, both Boquists, got goals. Now, Jesper I only complain about because I think Mackey should be in that spot. But the 4th line had 2 goals tonight. Well, no, Samoskevich was on the power play. But Greer's had a couple of goals. Samoskevich, I don't know if he got an assist there at the end. But Nosek, Greer, Samoskevich, both, we're good. Either way, it's good. I just wish he would get a few more minutes when you take into consideration he's getting fourth line minutes and has missed a few games, and he already has 5 goals. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff, right? Thank you to Toronto. I would like to take my hat off to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Thank you for winning a few extra games where you probably really shouldn't have, and you put yourself in first place there for a minute. Thank you for waking us up. Genuinely appreciate that. Now you see, now look what you done did. Right? Now look at what you did. So don't do that again. Stay in second place. Toronto, you don't want first place. Boston's going to be at 4. Okay? You don't want first place. Boston, take Tampa again. We'll take care of the Bruins. You take care of the Lightning, and then we'll meet you in the second round. If you guys go win in the division, you're going to get Boston in the first round, and you don't have to tell me, right? I'm a Dolphin fan, so I know what's going to happen if we ever play Buffalo in the playoffs. So I'm not making fun of you. I get it. Now, what do we see other than just beautiful? Spencer Knight. I don't have a Spencer puppet, so I can't give. We'll give Bob a flick in the nuts for Spencer's shutout. That's what we'll do. I'm not going to edit that out either. Spencer Knight, at this point, what an arc. What an arc. The dude gets drafted, is immediately blocked by a $10 million goalie. Then he comes in, he almost saves the playoff series. And Bobrovsky's play was so up and down, and Spencer was kind of consistent, that there was more than one time where we all kind of thought, all right, the torch has been passed, Bob is going, here comes Spencer Knight. And then all of a sudden we hear he's out with an illness, and he's out with an illness, and then we find out he's in the assistance program. And at the same time, Bobrovsky decided, I think I'll go back to being Vezina Bob, and why don't we win a cup? So now you've got Knight back in. Bob, let's be honest. Bob's not looked fantastic this season. Okay? Hasn't looked bad, but it's not. He hasn't looked bad like he did before, but he's looked a little shaky. And then Spencer Knight now is. Bill Zito made the right decision in terms of A, giving him the $4.5 million, and B, not trading him this offseason to try to save maybe Montour or OEL or something like that. Now he might have made some phone calls about Spencer Knight, but whatever people were offering, it wasn't good enough, and I'm happy to see that, because now I know he's overpaid. You know it. I know it. Spencer knows it. Everybody knows it. But that's not the point. The point is, and always was, somebody would have signed him to an offer sheet, and we would have lost him. Okay? So the $4.5 million was not because he thought Spencer Knight was worth $4.5 million. It was, this is what another team would have been willing to pay him based on his play before the thing with the assistance program came in. So now all of that has gone on, and here we are. And I'm not saying Bobrovsky's job is in danger or anything like that. We hit the playoffs tomorrow, Bobrovsky is in net. But I think that the move to keep Spencer Knight and to pay him and to do what we had to do to just say, you know what, we're going to ride this out whenever Bobrovsky does decide to hang him up. Remember, next season, at the same time, Bob's contract and Spencer's contract come up. Okay, they will both be free agents, technically, right? You know, they'll both be up for a new contract at the end of next season. Whether or not they both stay or whatever the case is, my assumption is that Spencer Knight, whenever Bob leaves, is going to be the guy. So it's going to be real interesting if Knight continues to play like this, because that's going to put Bob in a little bit of a position where if Knight continues to play like this, like if we get to next year and it's like Allmark and Swayman, well, then Spencer Knight's going to be fixing to get paid, right? And so you'd have to figure out from Bobrovsky, we talk a lot about this on the podcast during the day, the live stream at noon, you'd have to figure out, does Bob just want to retire after next season, or does he want to take a much reduced rate to be Allmark and Swayman? You see what I'm saying? So the point there is that Spencer Knight looks good. He looks confident. He looks calm. I'm not even worried about his rebound control because there's really no rebounds. Any rebound, he is purposefully deflecting into the corner. He is quick, and he's got it going on right now. He really, really does. And that is a huge benefit to us. And I hope that, like Maurice is doing with Sam Miskevich, which is taking it easy, but also finding ways to get him into the game, like being on the first power play. There's no reason whatsoever at all for us to even wear Bob out a little bit. Not even a little bit. Let it be 2 games for Bob and 1 for Spencer right now. Bob does not need to be starting 3-4 games in a row. He's 36. He's played a lot of hockey, and we're trying to win another cup. So I would like to see Knight get more time on the ice because obviously we ain't losing when he ain't allowing any goals, and maybe that'll keep Bob just a little bit more fresh. I'm not worried about his performance right now. It come playoff time. The other part to that is that should playoff Bob not emerge, we can throw Spencer out there and make something happen. So very happy with how that's all working out. Other than that, when you go down the lineup, we got depth, we look good, and what a difference a week makes. Of course, last week we were saying what a difference a week makes. So let's see what we can do consistency-wise, right? Win 7 in a row, then you lose 6 out of 7, and now we've won 3 in a row. I'm not saying I want us to win a game, but when we get to where we've won 4 or 5 or maybe 6 in a row, next time the losing streak can be like a game. 2 games, max. And then you start winning another 2 or 3 or 4 in a row. Like to start seeing some consistency that way. And like I said yesterday, this was good because we want to get into the groove of not allowing more than 2 goals. So Bob allowed the 1, then yesterday was 3, today was 0. Obviously that wasn't Bobrovsky, but you get the point. Things look to be settling down, and I think the last thing I'll say is that I guess the stat was given on the broadcast where this season so far, when we play any of the teams that we have faced in the playoffs, we are 7-0. So just stop losing games to the Blackhawks, guys. All right? Stop. It's stupid. All right. Beautiful. I will be live at noon for your therapy session tomorrow, and then we'll hit the week. And I got a surprise coming for the members probably Monday. Yeah, because there's no hockey Sunday, Monday. I'm going to give my eyes a little bit of a break tomorrow, but I got something coming for you members on Monday. That will be some good news. All right. That's good. Now we can go back to sleep. Now back to your regularly scheduled food coma after Thanksgiving. I still got a half a turkey left, and I made another apple pie today. So 2 points.